This is gonna be kind of a daunting night ahead of us because we will hike all the way through the night with just headlamps and the light of the people in front of you and gain a lot of altitude, 3,000 feet up to the summit.
Good morning, everyone. Day 5 over here. I don't know if you guys know what day 5 means. Deep breaths. Quite literally, deep breaths, because we're high. Not that kind of high. Day 5 means tonight we will be at the top, well, we'll be making our way to the top of the freaking African continent. And I'm freaking out. But let me tell you a little bit about our sleep last night. I felt like I was at a water park on a slip and slide all night long. We were tilting this way, we were sliding forward, smashing our treat bag. It was an adventure. I feel like I would wake up every little bit and I would just like jump to scoot up my sleeping bag away from this because my legs would just be like crumpled. It was great. I love camping so much. Camping is so fun. Camping for 7 days straight. This is my dream.
Living the dream.
I want a new dream. Just kidding. It's honestly been... No, it's really been good. The excitement that I have for an actual shower and bed, though, is just unmatched. But we still have 3 more days until that happens. Ugh, is that right? 2 more days.
2 more.
Counting today. No, not counting today. Don't count today. Then we got 2 more days.
Oh my gosh. What's up, you guys? Waking up to more mist this morning. I'm kind of over the mist. We really want to get some clear skies and to be able to see these landscapes. I know the peak is right back there. We kind of saw it earlier this morning. Blue skies are kind of breaking through. You can see the sun's trying to come up over here and break through these clouds, but it hasn't yet. But we're hoping as we gain altitude today, which we're gaining a lot. We're at camp at about 13,000 feet and we're going up to camp at 16,000 today, right before we summit up to the 19,000. So we're gaining a ton of altitude today. Hoping we get above these clouds and can start really taking in the beautiful views here and getting out of the mist. I don't want to get wet anymore. Although this jacket has been money in the bank. I'm so glad I brought this. Shelly's jacket is not quite as waterproof, so she's been throwing on this cheap poncho that has honestly been a lifesaver because it covers her bag, covers her clothes, covers everything. So she's been taken care of. But honestly, it looks like it's breaking up right now. We're gonna run into the dome here, grab some breakfast, and then I bet you when we come out, it's gonna look a lot different than this. Definitely still wet.
Climb, climb, Kili. 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 Oni meuona mpilipili na maua ya Kemselema. Nimeuona mpilipili na maua ya Kemselema. Nimeuona mpilipili na maua ya Kemselema. Nimeuona mpilipili na maua ya Kemselema. Kilembu Kili msema. Kilembu Kili sema, sema na eti fani sema, sema na bosi wetu sema, sema.
As you guys can see, we are taking it very slow today, very slow pace. This hill is just steep, and it's been steep the entire time since we have left camp. So we're going slow. We're definitely getting higher in altitude. You want to take it slow because of that also, but it feels sometimes like we're never gonna make it anywhere because the steps are so slow, doing what it takes to get to the top. All right, we're taking our first break for the day. Go to the bathroom, get some snacks, actually taking off some layers because we were getting kind of hot going up that hill for so long. So I shed a layer of clothes, got some beef jerky, Shell's eating her goldfish, getting some water. It's great. It's still definitely very misty. I'll probably put this camera away again once we get started just so it doesn't get completely soaked. But today, guys, we left Karanga Camp, heading up this trail. It's gonna be a gradual uphill all the way, they said, to Kosovo Camp. They're telling us we have a really, really great itinerary because we go up to the highest camp possible. There's another camp between us and Kosovo called Barafu, but we're not staying at that camp. We're going a little bit further today to Kosovo, which means when we get started on our summit hike, we are that much closer to the top. So that's actually, I think, going to be a huge thing for us. Another huge thing for us, I think, is we've just been fed so well on this trip. Climb Kili has hooked up the best food possible to get on the mountain. And so everyone is like doing great. We're energized, we're stoked. We're just ready for the mist to go away, you know, get some sun, get some views. I'm sure it's pretty out there. I mean, we're high, guys. We're just passing 14,000 feet on our way up to 16,000 at Kosovo Camp. So hopefully we get up and out of this. They're telling us that once we break 16,000, that it's most likely going to be clear skies. So that would be incredible. Have a fish?
Goldfish. Did you wash your hands?
No. Where?
The mist of the
Headache? Drink.
The sun is out. I think we're gonna ditch the ponchos now. It is hot and the sun is coming out. Thank goodness. The clouds are clearing up and you can actually see the ridge of the mountain up there. That's where we're gonna be going, but that's not necessarily the peak. The peak kind of gradually ascends from the ridge line there, but pretty awesome. It's definitely snow covered. I think there's some glaciers up there, but it's gonna be awesome. We're gonna continue up this way, up onto that ridge, and then go up over the next little while. With our pace, it'll take us a long while.
Yeah, a long while.
How you doing?
I'm good. I'm a little warm.
You look a little warm. You got a jacket on.
Should I take it off?
The sun is shining, but we are walking up a very steep, very rocky hill up to Barafu Camp, where we will have lunch, and it will be delicious.
Delicioso.
Literally feel like we've landed on the surface of the moon though, because there's just nothing here but dirt and rock. I kind of know exactly what Neil Armstrong felt like now. This was not a small step. Many small steps for man, one giant leap for
Mankind.
yeah. I think the altitude's getting to us. We're about back to the same altitude we were at Lava Tower the other day, which was the highest we'd ever been, 15,000 feet. So we're almost back to that altitude, which means after that, every step will be higher than we've ever been.
Well, the mist is coming in.
Here comes the mist. Put your jacket back on.
I just shed it. That's the theme of this mountain.
Yeah.
You shed a layer and then immediately put it back on.
Like a 20-degree difference, whether the sun's on you or whether this mist rolls in. At least 20.
Very unpredictable, these mountains.
I may sound out of shape, but I'm told it's the altitude that makes you breathe hard.
Let's go. Oh, I can't. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's too heavy. Oh my gosh.
How do you guys feel about that?
Feel about what? You're not putting that in the vlog. I was like,
A little embarrassing?
Terminator is the guy to be with. Honestly, that is all I have
the
to
go.
say.
Picture.
We have
I'm gonna
made
fog
it
up the lens.
to Barafu Camp.
Barafu Camp. We're having lunch here, but we are not sleeping here. We still have like an hour and a half until we get to the camp we're camping at for the next few hours.
Which is awesome, because it's that much closer to the
yes, it takes us a bit closer. Don't know why I have these on. It's not sunny at all.
summit. It was like 5 minutes ago.
Yes, the mist has rolled back in. We're gonna have lunch. I don't think any of us are very hungry because we've been pounding the snacks.
I ate a whole thing of Pringles today, I feel like.
Yeah, and I ate I kind of ate a lot too down there.
I don't really want lunch. But
Jinx,
Herment will tell us,
we have to eat.
force yourself to eat.
Yeah.
Because it gives you energy.
Yes.
And you need it up here. And you lose appetite apparently up here, which we have not.
Yeah, I
but
wouldn't say we've lost our appetite from the altitude that much, but
Thankfully.
I would definitely say the food is getting a little old.
I mean, yeah, we think about Cafe Rio, Chipotle frequently, even McDonald's.
Yeah.
Maybe a little Burger King, Taco Bell. Mm-hmm. They don't fly it in here this week, so
No.
they got our dome set up way back there.
We're heading there.
Ding! Getting the royal treatment. Blue skies!
Oh my god!
Hoping to set a time lapse up here for lunch, but it's just all clouded in, so let's eat.
من زمان يا حبيبة شوقي ليك يا حبيبة من زمان يا حبيبة
We have arrived at Kosovo Camp, and it's just us guys. I guess a lot of the other tour groups actually call this camp Climb Kili Camp because they have special permission to camp here, which is awesome because we're that much closer to the peak, which is right behind those clouds right there. Anyways guys, we gotta have a kind of a crazy schedule today. We're actually gonna take a little bit of a rest time. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll have dinner at 5, and then we will go to sleep as soon as possible and get as much sleep as we can because we are waking up at about 10-11 p.m. to start the ascent to the peak of Kilimanjaro. Pretty insane, guys. I cannot believe this night has actually come. It seems like it was so far off, but here it is. Anyway, this is gonna be kind of a daunting night ahead of us because we will hike pole pole really slowly all the way through the night with just headlamps and the light of the people in front of you and gain a lot of altitude, 3,000 feet up to the summit. So for now, we're gonna get some rest, get some dinner in a minute, and hang out at our private camp, Kosovo.
We are above the clouds and we're not in an airplane.
This is
We
nuts.
walked up here.
We just had dinner, our last dinner before the summit. We had some grilled cheese Sammies.
Oh, that was the highlight.
The sun has set. There's a wall of clouds back there.
This is insane.
There's another peak off that way. I don't know the name of that one.
You can see the sunset colors over here.
This way. The sun is set back that way. It is beautiful out here. And the raddest part is it's just our group up at this camp. It's so
Yeah,
cool.
it's literally just us at this camp. And now we're gonna sleep for 4 hours
Guys,
before
it's-
wake up call to start hiking at midnight. And the forecast says it's supposed to be good weather. We're really hoping that it holds because this is, I mean, it's freezing. We are freezing, but
It's
this is
cold.
pretty awesome right now.
But there's no wind, so if this
No
weather
wind,
holds,
no mist.
if we can hike during the night
Yeah.
in weather like this, then I think we're golden. It's gonna be epic. We're gonna go try and get a few hours of sleep before we get our wake-up call and then throw on everything warm that we possibly can
Pretty much.
to start hiking the mountain.
And then we're off. Wish us luck, pray for us. We love y'all, and we'll see you up there.
See you guys.